There we go. Now we're working fine. Alright. Had a little technical difficulty with my mic volume turned down. Now we're going good. Alright. Vega just mashed his way through the second Road B. They have 32 health, and oh no, Movel just passed away. They are quite a nuisance to get through, especially if you get two passives the way that Movel just did. He's going to have to go back to the start of the stage, mash his way through these gun bolts. They have 16 health, so it can be quite a bit of a nuisance to get through these. Vega is going to opt to not do Taz cars. He only has 3 health. You generally want to have 4 or more to get optimum Taz cars. Movel is coming up on his second attempt at the Bs. Let's pay attention and see if he gets some good shots. So he does get the first good B. So he should be able to get through the second B without any course of problems. ThaiVega just got to the vial stage. And he gets a really good vial there. And he's going to finish up intro stage with a 2 flat. Movel coming through now. Let's see if he opts to go for Taz cars here or not. He does take a little bit of damage there from the first one, but he's actually not going to do Taz cars. So at the end of the stage here, you're wanting to have 3 health or less. That way Vial goes into his grab right away. You see, Movel's going to actually take a little bit more damage there. That's actually done intentionally, just in case you get a small health drop. It doesn't hurt you too much. You still want to avoid the large health drops, though. Movel is going to get the 2 cars, but he's going to have quite a bit of a ship to go through. Movel is actually going to get the same Vial RNG that ThaiVega got. 315 intro grab. That's not too bad. He'll have a little bit to make up, but he should be able to pull it out. Vega having a little bit of trouble on the slope jumps there. Takes out the spiky, and now he's on his way to the dash boots. The dash boots in in lower percent is the only X upgrade that you get apart from the Buster. So this route being an any percent route, let's see what type of upgrades our runners go for. Now we're going to go through, things are going to speed up a little bit. Vega going through the hallway on his way to the penguin fight. And Movel is just now loading into the penguin stage. Movel getting a little bit of problems from the Axemen there, but he gets through pretty nicely and on his way to the Bats. The Bats have really high potential to drop some health, and he's going to be able to fill up health right before he goes into the slope section. Meanwhile, ThaiVega on his way. Very nice time currently. Let's see what type of penguin he gets. Penguin is doing his normal dance of his people, just kind of sliding. Oh, Vega's gonna get... Oh, there's another slide. One thing that you see Vega doing right here is you actually see him doing a dash shooting. The purpose of that is the dash shots actually travel faster than the normal shots, and in this game, the damage is calculated by the speed of the shot. You actually see Vega getting a little fade out there. That is when you're actually able to pause the game on the very first frame that you're able to take control of X. And it saves about 20 frames of time. So if you get 3 of them, you save a second over the course of the run. You only have the ability to get 11 of them with all the stages that we have. Vel makes it out of the cave and he's heading to the snowball section. This is a tricky little section for newer runners that are starting out, because you've got the snow throwers, you've got the snowballs. They can really knock you off these cliffs. Movel is going through this area really nicely, and he's going to go into Penguin Fight with full health. Vega, on the other hand, getting turtle skip very nicely, and he's got a 6:06 elevator time. Barrel firing some blue charge shots into Penguin. He seems content with just going for the charge shots. He doesn't seem to be firing any dash lemons. Oh, that ice block saves Penguin 3 health of damage. Yeah, Movel's taking it nice and safe. Don't want to play risky with Penguin, because Penguin can really give you a bad day. Looks like ThaiVega going for the iceless jump, and he's going to be able to grab that heart and continue on. First try iceless, very nicely done. And now Vega on his way to the Kawanger fight. And he's going to set up for the dance, but he gets grabbed during the dance. And now Kawanger is not being too friendly, teleporting on top of Vega. But it looks like Vega's got it all figured out now. It's a couple of nice green shots right into his face. Bell taking his time, going up the ladder section. It's another tricky little area to go through, is the vertical climb for Kawanger. What was that? And taking his way nicely through turtle skip. Next up for ThaiVega is the Chameleon stage. And this is a really interesting stage because you have these blocks that are being knocked out of the sky caused by RT55J up top jumping there. And ThaiVega is going to be able to make it through without any blocks sitting on. That's always nice to know. Movel having a little bit of a tough time with that third ladder yatter. Those ladder yatters can be a pain in the butt. He actually gets sniped by that wall turret there. But he's on his way to the inside of the tower, choosing not to go for the iceless jump. And see, you got a lot of lag in this section right here for Movel. And he's able to make it past. And ThaiVega finishing off the easiest boss fight in the game. Just throw a couple of cutters at, and now he'll be onward to the Eagle stage. And let's see, he got Iceless. Let's see if ThaiVega goes for the... Oh, we gotta be careful with Movel here, and he passes away again. Mavell having a little bit of a difficult time getting the dance with Kawanger. And he is down 2 lives right now. So let's see if Vega goes for... He's actually going to go for... Oh, he missed his jump. Mavell starting to get into a rhythm with Kawanger. And it looks like we've got a carpet on the screen. Mavell having some serious issues with Kawanger. Oh, he almost got hit there. Alright, he should be able to finish this off pretty nicely. He's just got to stand still. Alright, one more. And he got him! Good job. Good job. Vega having a little bit of a fun time with this platform right here. He's gonna take it all the way to the eagle fight. And now Mavell moving on to the chameleon stage. And oh hey, there's a little platform just chilling on the stage. Let's see if the platform comes back during the fight. Oh, it's going to interfere. Hey, Vega gets knocked off the platform. Oh no, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come in the Sigma fight later. And finishing him off on the platform. He got him. Mavell is going to go fight RT55J. This is the robot that we have to fight in 100% to get the armor. Mavell is going to choose to fight him here in any percent to get the armor, and this is a really good strategy. It only takes away probably about 20 seconds off of his speedrun time, but it makes everything so much easier. And you're going to see here, Mavell's going to fire 18 boomerang cutters, and then he's going to fire 5 dash lemons into RT55J, and that's going to get him the armor. On to ThaiVega's screen. ThaiVega's now going through the Zam hallway, but he's using tornadoes. The tornado strat, optimally, if done well, only loses probably about a half a second on the optimal Zam hallway strat. And now going into the Het Boom NATO strategy to fight Thunder Slimer, and he's dead. Fell picks up the extra life. He was actually needing that. He had lost a life in Highway due to unfortunate bees, and he lost a life in Kawanger stage due to Kawanger being just a complete jerk. And it was definitely Het Boom NATO in that regards. But now Vega fighting Mandrill, Mavell fighting Chameleon. He's a Mavell having some trouble with the initial start, but now that he's got the pattern set, it should be all downhill for Chameleon here. Finishing off. ThaiVega finishing off Mandrill. Mavell finishing off Chameleon. And ThaiVega's going to go to Mama's stage next. And this is actually an interesting, it's actually not really a significant deal, but where Mammoth is fought in the any percent route, actually doesn't matter as long as you do him after Penguin and Eagle stage, because you obviously want to get his weakness before you fight him. But after you get his weakness, it really doesn't matter where you fight him at. So, and it looks like here Mavell is going up to get the Eagle stage E-Tank. And oh, he just got a dodge off on that flame turret. That was in sure death, and he missed it just narrowly. That was a really clutch move by Mavell there. And now on to the mammoth fight for ThaiVega. He's gonna cut off his nose, because you don't need that stupid thing. And that's how you kill Mammoth with optimal strats. Because if he can't breathe, he can't kill you, and that's exactly what Vega did there. Mavell on to Eagle. And let's make sure that Eagle doesn't dives. At worst pattern for Eagle, you can get up to 7 dives, and that's if he flaps twice and immediately goes up. And it does not look like Mavell's going to get that pattern, so he's going to be safe. Actually, Mavell's going to get a really good pattern. Mavell's going to pick up some time there on Vega. Vega, who had about 5 or 6 dives. Oh, ThaiVega going for the Phantom grab on the E-Tank. Doesn't get it. It was a valiant effort. He probably only missed it by a couple of frames. Now, on to... Well, here's what we were talking about earlier with the Mammoth stage. Mavell, now that he has finished off Eagle, can go to Mammoth stage and not really have any time loss at all. So, ThaiVega, as you saw, went after Mandrill stage. Mavell is now going after Eagle. And the only difference that it would really make is if Mavell was going to do the Het Boom NATO strat, or the Het Sting NATO strat, the Fire Wave would actually be in the way in between the weapon swap of Sting and the weapon stop of Tornado. That's the only reason why most people will go after Mandrill stage, but if you got it down to a science, you don't really need to worry too much about one weapon swap. And ThaiVega finishes off Armadillo. Mavell going up to... There's another fade out. That's 2. He saves 40 frames at this point. If he gets another one, it will be a full second of time save. And he moves on to his last 8 Maverick, Octo. And Octo is kind of the first gatekeeper in any percent runs. This is where even the most veteran speedrunners struggle with this fight. So we're going to see how much practice ThaiVega has in this section. He has picked up a couple of hearts, so it might be a little bit easier for him. But this is where the first one will really show up. Actually doing the 100% strat for the first. And it looks like he's actually going to do the 100% strat for the second submarine as well. And Mavell moving on to Mandrill stage. Let's see if he goes for the E-Tank down below. He is actually going to go for the E-Tank down below. So another safety device for him. And Udoboros, everybody, just appeared on screen. And now Here's another tricky little section. Octo, there's one whirlpool. Vega not having too much problem. He missed at the end, but Vega did not have too many problems with Octo there. Meanwhile, on to Thunder Slimer, who's just really on his trampoline right now with Mavell. And he is dead. Alright. So, Fortress stage is coming up for ThaiVega. We got some interesting tricks coming up here. The first trick in the area is obviously Leap of Faith. And we've got the fire waves coming out for Vega. That might lower his ability to get Leap. Alright, so now Vega is going to take some damage throughout this section. This is actually intentional because Vega has to get down to less than 6 health for the Vile grab to occur. Here comes Vile Skip right here. And fire waves, bring them out, show it to us. There they are. There's the chat going crazy. Some swag. And now we get to the second part of the Vile Skip. And did he get the skip? Did he get all of it? He kind of got all of it. We'll say he got all of it for all intents and purposes. And Rip Mandrill on the left screen. Mavell is on a roll now going through these stages. And coming up, Vile versus X. This is actually a really fun fight. And you're going to see Vega here having a little bit of an issue on it. And Vega doesn't have any E-tanks. So that... He also decides to burn Zero because Zero isn't dead enough yet. But Vega doesn't actually have any E-tanks. So that could be of interest coming up into the next couple of areas. Let's see if he slows down a little bit to grab some health from these spikies and these Jamingders. He's gonna do standard climb here. Meanwhile, Mavell going through the intersections of the Armadillo stage. Here we are on Kawanger. Vega's using some... Oh, he takes a hit there. So now it's really going to depend. Oh, we got some fire waves on Mavell's screen too. Taking out the Mole Borer. And he's going to pick up the Heart Tank there. And so now what does... It does look like he's actually looking for some health there. He did get one big tank, so... Oh, did he get sub-tank? Oh, okay, so he does have a sub-tank. I forgot about that one. Oh, Spider. Not being nice to Vega. He actually misses that ice shot. Dillo rolling for days over there. And he's rolling again. Dillo being a really big nuisance on Mavell's screen. Oh, Vega might have to... Vega's gonna take his ice tank. I think he was really wanting to hold that for Final Sigma, but he's gonna have to use it now to stay alive. These spiders are really giving Vega some trouble. Alright, one more hit to go. It's going to be on the far right side, and Vega taking out the spider. And now we go back over to Movel's screen. Movel going into his final Maverick, Launch Octopus. He goes back to his favorite weapon, the tornadoes. Tornadoes are absolutely the most amazing weapon in this game. And now we get to... I would probably say for sure that this is everybody's least favorite stage when it comes to any percent, because you have Penguin, Eagle, and Rangda, the three heaviest RNG fights in the game, all combined into one because the game creators were not trolls in any way. Got 3 slides, 4 slides, and after 4 slides, Penguin is dead. You won't have to see that dumb bird until next race. Looks like Movel takes out the Wellzor, but he doesn't go for the heart. He didn't actually move far enough to spawn Yuto at the beginning, so it is spawned now, and that's a dead eel. Gets about half health. So now on to Eagle. Is Eagle gonna... Eagle's going up, and here come the dives, and this time ThaiVega doesn't have a platform to help him. But he does have Sea Sting, and that is a dead bird. On to the Octo fight. He's gonna get a Whirlpool here, but he's looking very strong on this Octo fight. Movel, maybe with a little bit of nerves early on, but he has really come on strong in these last 6 Mavericks. Rangda got to kill 2 eyes. Oh, he just missed that green shot. And then the nose. And they're all dead. So Movel, he's coming on to... Oh, an early pause there for Movel. But he's coming on to his most practiced stage in the game. I spoke to him earlier about this particular stage. He has actually been practicing Vile Skip very, very intently. He told me prior to the start of the race that he has never gotten Vile Skip in any run. So let's cheer him on while he tries to get this skip. It's going to be a nice little time save for him, that's for sure. Oh, he just gets blocked by the platforms. And, well, here's an interesting thing. You generally don't fight Armadillo twice. Vega's fighting Armadillo twice just because he wants to have a little swag. And also because he missed Armadillo skip. Alright, Movel coming up. Oh, he almost picked up that tank. Alright, can he get it? Very nice and easy. Jump over to the right wall. There we go. Alright, he's got half of it. Oh no, he missed the dash jump, and that's going to cost him the second part of it. Meanwhile, ThaiVega went for the rodeo strat. but he wasn't quite able to get it. And now Mavell, he's scrolling through his choices of weapons here to see which one is going to most benefit him. Vile actually has 3 weaknesses. He's weak to E-Spark, he's weak to Rolling Shield, and he's also weak to Torpedo. So it's going to be interesting to see which weapon Mavell chooses to fight him with. It looks like he's going to fight him with the Rolling Shield. The Rolling Shield does by far the most damage, but I have seen runners take him out with Torpedo just because the fight is so much easier if you take him with Torpedo. And he also has a really short invincibility frame, and that's a dead Vile. Oh. And Zero has died again, for anybody that was wondering. Now, Mavell on the internal climb. He actually releases a Sting early. Looks like he's going to go for a modified Tiki climb here. Oh, and he fell off the wall. That's not good. So now he's going to take his time and get to the top. And he made it. Alright. He does have 1.5 E-Tanks to work with, so here is probably the safest strat in the world for Kawanger. Just go to the very top left corner and fire homing torpedoes until he dies. And he is dead. And here comes another Noselith Mammoth. Alright. Going into Spider section. We get 2 bosses here, Spider and D-Rex. Let's see how Vega can handle his D-Rex fight. Immediately getting some spiders on the other end. And it looks like Mavell is going to play this safe. He's just going to do single-shot ice charges. That actually makes the fight easier if you get a whole bunch of baby spiders, because you can just charge them, take them out with the charge real quick. Vega handling D-Rex very nicely. Oh, he went for the fade out, but he didn't get it. Meanwhile, Mavell did miss a shot, but he might have to consider using one of his E-Tanks here. He's only got 1 hit left. The baby spider does less damage, but if he runs into Bow Spider, it could be... Oh, don't go left. Oh, okay. Made it just fine. Alright, tricky pattern. Oh, no! Mavell. Fortunately, he picked up 2 extra lives along the way, so he doesn't have to risk a game over here, and that would have been a heartbreaker if he got a game over in that section. And more baby spiders coming down, and that is not a good pattern for him to be trapped in the left corner. Vega, this is probably the coolest boss fight music in the whole game. Handling it very nicely. Alright. He's got to be careful with his ammo here. He only has... And this is again, he's only got 1 hit left he can take from Spider. He's also got to be... And he's going to use that E-Tank now. Oh. You gotta press Y. There you go. Alright. He also has to be very careful with his ammo because he doesn't have a lot of ammo left. And he's still got half the health tank left. This is gonna take more than 2 hits to kill Spider. Meanwhile, Vega finishing up a very respectful 35-15. Quite a ways behind his PB, but it will be enough to finish off race 1 of this best of 3, and Mavell taking down Spider, the arch nemesis. Officially, not only was that a 35-32 for ThaiVega, but it was also a 1 minute 16 second personal best for races. Mavell now moving through everybody's most favorite stage, the Rangda Bangda stage. And what is somewhat concerning here is that Mavell no longer has any more E-tanks. However, he is very much on PB pace right now. So, and that is a dead bird. Always like having the dead birds. An unfortunate situation did actually occur, as it was pointed out in race chat by Tasty Fish that X accidentally left his iPhone in the exploding fortress. So if you're trying to text X, he is currently unavailable. It looks like I'm not exactly sure why Mavell is charging here. We appear to be getting some sort of audio change. Mavell going up against Eagle. And Eagle's gonna dive on him. He's got 1 dive right now. Four dives total. And now he's going to the ring to fight. Oh, he forgot to do charge feasting. You don't need it. Let's get over to the ladder. Kill the spiky. Looks like Mavell is actually going to use charge feasting strats on the Rangda fight, and he's going to have to be very careful with his ammo here. And this might actually be a bad situation for him, as the walls are going to stay closed now. He does have another. He's out of ammo. He's going to have to fight Buster only. He does have half an E-tank left, so let's see how much damage he can get onto these eyes. He's going to have to use his E-tank here. Alright, that's going to give him half health. So, oh, he just got away. Mavell, a very intense fight. He doesn't have too much left. Down to 1. The spikes got him. So he's going to have to do this entire fight Buster only now. Not only is he going to have to do the whole fight Buster only, he's going to have to do it without E-Tanks as well. So, it's really time to show what you got, Mavell. As long as he keeps getting these blue charge shots on the wall, he's going to be just fine. But once that nose goes down, that's going to be when things really get interesting. Alright, one eye's dead. And I think Mavell realizes that too. He's not going to fight Rangda until both eyes are dead. And now, wall's closing again. And he's staying true to his form. Alright, both eyes are dead. So now it's just the nose. Don't let him catch you sneezing. Right? Okay. Rangda's got 4 health left. He's got 2 health left. One more blue shot. Oh, this is gonna be close. 1-1. No! He gets him in the forehead. And I think that's gonna be game over. It is. That was so close. Oh, and then he has a bad platform. The good news is Mavell is still able to PB here. He's just got to focus. He's got to get that out of his head and just go right through it. Back to Penguin. Unfortunately, we have to see this stupid bird again. Penguin is being nice this second time around. There's the second slide. And Penguin is dead again. You know, it's always a really good feeling when you get to kill Penguin 3 times. If I could, I would kill him 5 times every single run. I just hate that stupid bird. I'm sure everybody else feels the same way. And Mavell, he's got the fire wave strats out for the fans. No, gotta know how to please a crowd right here. Unfortunately, he only has 3 ammo left in his fire wave. So, but he's gonna put those 3 flames to good use. Now to Eagle. Eagle looks like he's going to be a kind soul this time. Oh, he was just teasing. And Eagle is dead. Another bird bites the dust. And now back to the final boss, Rangda Vangda. Not really the final boss, but back to the gatekeeper of this run. So here we go. Mavell versus Rangda, round 3. Now the nose is gonna... he's gonna play it safe now. The nose cost him big time killing that early. So here's the 3rd shot. So that right eye only has 1 health left. Movel's gonna fire 3 shots into the nose. He's got some confidence back in him. 4th shot is gonna kill the nose though. And he is going to choose to not do that. Alright, Movel, right eye is dead. Left eye has 6 health left. Movel will continue with his pattern. Don't kill the nose until both eyes are dead. It makes the fight much easier. Now the nose is dead. Now the eyes are dead. Rangda's freaking ripped. And on to the direct stage we go. Alright, coming up first, let's see how Movel, there's about 5 different techniques that you can do for Dillo Skip. The 5th one is just not doing Dillo Skip. So Movel's going to fight him just straight up man to man. And Dillo he's being Dillo. What can you say? His shields are gone now. He ain't got nowhere to hide. And my man Movel is going to make you pay for those rolls. Nice, clean Dillo fight. Just like that. Alright. Warming up. Getting that charged C-Sting out. Gonna go through with a 30 Hertz blink. Pick up the health. And let's go on to the Chameleon. And let the, oh, he got that one off a bit too quick. But now the pattern starts. Movel having a little bit of trouble with his boomerang timing, but he's going to take down Chameleon just for fun. Nice and easy. Now we move on to the next segment of the direct stage, Mandrill fight. What'll be interesting to see is if Movel takes the time going from Mandrill to Octo to pick up any ammo for his boomerang cutter. So there is an ammo drop that you are capable of getting in between those 2 boss stages. Let's see if he trusts his D-Rex fight or if he's going to go for that ammo. Got caught by the fish. Does look like he's going to go for the health. Oh, but he dashed through and picked up the ammo on his tornado instead. Octo doing his pirouette of happiness. The whirlpools. And Octo is now dead. On. Getting the C-Sting charged up. Gonna go through this last little dash pattern of spikes. Now we've got somewhat full health. We've got a Mammoth who has magically grown his nose back. and then a dinosaur tank car thing. And the elephant is dead. Here we go. On to D-Rex. PB pace is still available. Mavell is going to run out of ammo on this fight as well. But one Dash Lemon's going to take care of it. And there it is. Down to Sigma 4. Mavell is going to have a 51-0 split, 0-6 split here. And he has 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to down these last 3 bosses for the PV. Here comes the climb. He's going to charge up and pick up an E-Tank here from these little wall caterpillar things. Actually, he might pick up 2 of them. Let's see what he's got. All right, Mavell's taking the fight with an E-Tank and a half. He's got a dumb dog, he's got a stupid Jedi, and he's got a wolf to take out. He actually really does well on this fight, dodging underneath the dog jumps. Very good technique. Firing his ice shots at the opposite wall, getting the ricochet from the shotgun shells. Now we're on to the Jedi. This is a very simple fight pattern that Mavell is going for here. The simpler you can make it, the better. Oh, he takes a hit there, but he does have an E-Tank to recover. He is getting a couple of double hits. He missed that one. There's one more shot, and Sigma is down. So here we go. Final fight. He does have the armor. The Wolf Claws will do 4 damage. The Wolf Lightning will do 8 damage. And he has a full tank and a half to work with. Just gotta get to the top. Stop and use your E-Tank. Oh no. I do believe that is going to end the hopes for the PB. He's going to need to farm up some ammo now because he's not going to have enough right away to kill Vile or Sigma again. So we will need to farm up some ammo here. Now he's comfortable with his ammo. He might have another E-Tank now. Still got that same E-Tank and a half. Back to the dog fight. And Mavell performed this fight very well the last time. And there you see him dashing under his shots again. That is a very, very good technique. I really enjoy watching him fight Velgarder. That was a very good fight both times. Oh. He kind of screwed up his Sigma pattern there a little bit, but he's got it back on lock. Gets a double hit there. Doesn't get the double there. I think he's rushing it just a little much, but there's the double hit. And that's going to be a second one. So now he's got it back on lock. And there's a dead Sigma again. So now here we go. Velgarder Sigma round 2. He's starting out with half health. Just needs to get to the top. And he's going to stop and use his E-Tank this time. He uses his half one to start with. Alright, now he's up on top. Oh, he gets knocked off by the lightning. Very active Wolf Claws. Very difficult to deal with. And they got him again. He got tag teamed by both Wolf Claws. Let's go now. Round 3 was the lucky number against Rangda. Round 3 is going to be the lucky number here against the final boss. The one interesting thing to note is that he actually used his lesser E-Tank on that fight. So he does still have a full E-Tank available. And he does now have another half of an E-Tank available as well. So he basically has 2 full health tanks available for the fight. But he does have to remember to use them as well. All right. ThaiVega with a little bit of split screen action. We're going to get to see the dog die twice now. It's always a good sign. He's having a little bit more issues with the dog fight this time. Dog was very active on his projectile. You might see Movel go for an early E-Tank here because of... But he's got really good comfort in this Sigma fight, so he's going to save off on the time until after he kills Sigma. Fine-tuning his double hits here. He's getting one, but he's missing the second one. He's got the double hits now. And as I say that, he misses again. One more hit left, and that's another dead Jedi. All right, round 3. This is surely the one. And all right, so he does have 2 full E-Tanks. He uses the first one. And that Wolf Cry is going to be nice and come pick him up. Like the Uber driver. The Uber driver Wolf Claw. And here we go. Nice and easy. He does still have another E-Tank left if he needs to use it. He's staying on the claws. Oh, he falls. All right. Next one is out. Now it's all X. No more safety. Dodging the lightning, and now we're back to the end. Got 7 more hits left. 4. Well, actually 1 more hit, and it's over. 59-38 for Movel. GG. GG. Race times in order. 35:32 for ThaiVega, who does post a 1 minute 16-second race PB, and Mavell, 59:39. Moving on to round 2 for these two runners. Take a time out to give a shout out to our runners, ThaiVega206 and Movellandrone. Both these runners competing in the group stages for, I do believe they're in group stage E. I could be wrong. Let me bring up my tourney chart, tourney calendar. These are actually competing in group stage D. Group stage D consists of Tiki77747, ThaiVega206, Madu1311, and Movellandrone. ThaiVega takes a 1-0 set win over Movellandrone. But we do have one more race to go. Movellandrone's going to try and bring this even, bring this to a third game, and try to squeeze out a win. I do want to give a special shout out to Feasel for restreaming the match, and as always, Mythical9 for putting the tournament together. Adirondack Rick, Feasel, Keku Manshoyu, and Sakaru Tsubasa. Willard J. Bradley, all of which for helping the administration of this tournament. And we're going to try and here shortly get a rematch set up in Speedruns Live. And we are going to get started here shortly. Mavell making sure his icons are set up. Getting to the load screen. ThaiVega's itching to go for round 2. Mavell mashing through his start screen. And here we go. Round 2. ThaiVega has a 1-0 lead. Mavell trying to bring it back to a third game match. Going through the gun vaults. Mavell does a little stutter step there, but he's able to get past the first gun vault pretty easily. And now we move on down the stretch, passing a couple of road crushers. Mavell misses the jump. And he might need to get some health drop from this third gun vault. He's not going to be able to do that. So Mavell comes in with a handicap on these Bs. Vega gets a pass of B. Mavell is going to also get a pass of B, and Mavell's in trouble with his health. He's going to need to either drop down here, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to go down and pick up the big health drop. Vega gets a machine gun, or actually he got a missile B first. So Vega coming in, he's going to pick up the health drop, and he's going to go through Taz cars. Can actually be pretty risky depending on what type of Taz cars you get. All right, let's see what type of bullets ThaiVega gets. He's going to get decent bullets here, so he should be able to pick up Taz cars very nicely and very well executed. Mavel, let's see what he didn't do Tazkar's last run. Let's see what he chooses to do this run. He actually gets bad bullets, but he's going to be able to ride the down. And now he's going to pick up some. Oh, he accidentally killed the third car. So he's going to have to take some damage here from ship. Vega moving on. He gets outer space vile, but he does get a good reaction. Now Mavel, he actually got down to 3 health from the car, but he picked up a health drop from the car, so he's going to have to take a punch here from Vile real quick. And that's going to put him down to health range, but he's got to be careful that he doesn't jump into him. And there we go. Mavel cleaning up. That's about 40 seconds faster than his first intro time. Vega on to Penguin. Mavel will be moving on to Penguin. Here we go. Nice little jump over the bunny rabbit. Takes out the other two. And he's able to get past that second Axeman, but he takes a bunny bonk there, and the bunny bonks in this stage are just absolutely ridiculous. Penguin, the final boss for this level, does 5 health of damage. The bunny rabbits do 4. They are just too OP in this game. Somebody nerf bunny rabbits. Do it now. Bell also having a little bit of trouble with that bat in the corner. Parked himself in a really annoying spot. He was able to get past it. Vega going through the snowball section. Going through the snowball section very well, but he missed a dash jump on that final turret. And he's going to enter with a 424 door. Mavel coming through the cave now. He's got to go past these jamming doors. He misses the flamingo there. And he takes another unfortunate bonk on that final flamingo going through the turn. Now we have to see this stupid bird again. Vega was able to park himself very nicely in between the ice penguin and the actual penguin. And he's going to take off with a 5:21 split time. And now Mavel. Mavel's actually getting a decent penguin here. There's one slide, but he's getting more ice penguins. Let's see if he can get the jump down. Oh. Okay. Another ice penguin block. Is he going to go for it? Oh, he's thinking about it. No, he's just going to shoot through it. Very safe strat. Very well executed as well. Able to get more. And now comes the slide. Oh, and he gets a double slide. This was a really good fight for Mavel until the double slide came. He needs one more blue shot, and that'll take out the penguin. ThaiVega gave that turtle. Oh no, ThaiVega wasn't happy with that turtle last run, so he had to shoot it a couple of times just to let his irritation be known. Vega's having some serious trouble with that first sky turret. He's able to get past it, and now he's moving on to the next ones. All right, taking out the wall turret, and now he's on his way to the Kawanger. Lavelle taking turtles nice and slow. To keep in mind, Movell actually had an unfortunate death on this level. Earlier in the run, or last race. So let's see if he can get through this without any casualties. Vega, he is able to get through Kawanger with a nice little dance. And now Movell coming up the outside climb. ThaiVega's PB is a 33 something. I don't remember. He actually just PB'd earlier today. Oh, right. Movell getting through the sky section very easily. Now he's trying to get rid of this last wall turret. And he's just going to go past it. And Movell on to Kawanger fight. 33-46. Thank you, Square One. And ThaiVega with another perfect cave. You don't really see that very much. All right. And now Movell getting a couple of early teleports. He's handling this fight much better than he did the first time. Kawanger's also being much kinder. Gets the blue shot off. Gets another blue shot off. And he seems to got the pattern down now. Now it's just elementary from here. Movell gonna take Kawanger down. One more shot. He got him right in the face. Revenge for last race. Appears that ThaiVega accidentally reset his timer. Either that or he just didn't want to look at it anymore. So the only timer we have to go off right now is Movell's. 10 minutes currently. And Vega went for carpet last run. Is he going to go for it this run? He is not going to go for carpet this run. And back to the RT55J fight for Movell. Right? He's got his 18 boomerangs. Now he just needs the 5 dash shots. And that is a dead robot. Now he's going to be able to get his armor. Meanwhile, ThaiVega going up against the bird. The one, the only Storm Eagle. He had 5 dives in both of his fights last run. He's not going to get any dives in this fight. So going to pick up the extra life. Now he's moving through the swamp section. The swamp section is actually a pretty. He just took that guy's robot away from him, and that guy just sank in the quicksand. Poor guy. He didn't do anything. His ride was jacked, and then he died in the quicksand. On to the most annoying boss fight in this game, Thunder Slimer. And Vega's going to take a pretty hefty bonk there from the bounce. But Thunder Slimer's going to be dead. Uh-oh. Mavell ran out of ammo, but he was able to get a green shard shot to finish off Chameleon. And now he is going to move on to the Eagle stage. Vega coming up to the end. He takes a little bonk from Turtle there. Just says, "Hup, how you doing?" And Vega on his way to the Mandrill fight. Mavell on his way up to get to the Eagle Storm Tank. Ooh. Oh, he survived that jump by a pixel. He was able to catch his hand on the very edge of that platform and just keep himself alive. And that would have been a very painful fall because by going up top, you actually forego the checkpoints. So had he died there, he would have had to have gone all the way back to the start. But he was able to keep himself alive, and now the Eagle fight. While Vega taking out Mammoth stage with the Sea Stings. Oh no. Mavell slipped off the edge. And was very unfortunate for him, actually. Second chance at life. Taking out a diving bird. And it looks like ThaiVega is going to have mercy on our elephant friends. He decides not to cut his nose off this time. Instead, he kills him with a tornado. I don't know what it's like to not be able to breathe. But I've never had my nose cut off either, so. Now Mavell moving on to the stage. He's going to do Mammoth stage at this point. As we discussed, it doesn't exactly matter when you do the Mammoth stage, as long as you do it after you take out Penguin and Eagle. Yes, you can breathe through your mouth if you practice enough, but I don't know. I would just rather not have my nose cut off. Oh, Mavell had an unfortunate circumstance there. but he's able to get the heart now, so all good. Vega passing through the mining section. Oh, Lavelle actually went on a detour there, grabbed the ladder, and now he will be taking on the mammoth that still fortunately has his nose. And it looks like Mavell is going to choose to throw Mammoth into a tornado as well. I don't know about you guys, but I would probably not survive a tornado in which an elephant came flying at me. I don't know how much I would like that. That would probably suck. Vega with an incorrect stage select, and that's going to cost him some time. It looked like he dropped his up input and went right back into Mammoth stage, but this time he's able to get the Octo stage input. Lavelle moving down to Mandrill. And he's going through Mandrill stage with the most powerful weapon in the game. Grabbing the E-Tank for show. Grabbing another ladder for show. Here we go. And you're actually going to see him stop when he sees health drops just to fill up his E-Tanks. He's got 2 of them at this point. So he's going to want to fill those up and try to keep them as long as he can. Oh, he misses his dash input. And I think that's what happened on his fight against Eagle. He dropped a dash input, and that unfortunately cost him a life. Now he's actually rushing through these gunbolts just to try and catch back up to where he was. Very unfortunate dash input right there. And those Hatarians, the little light birds you see there, they can cause that to happen because they create so much lag when they appear on screen that combined with the rest of the stage is just a nuisance for runners. Vega, on the other hand, having some significant difficulties with the Octo fight right now. It's looking like he's going to be able to clean it up very nicely, but that was not a very clean fight for Vega. Slimer is not being very nice for our friend Mavell either. He's able to finish him off by throwing him into the same tornado he threw the Mammoth. And now the Mammoth and the Slimer are fighting to the death. ThaiVega on his way. Nice little iceless jump there from Mavell. He's able to move down to the Mandrill fight as we see Vega set up for Leap of Faith, and he didn't go for it. He was behind on the platform, so he chose to stay there. Fell, almost missed another dash input, but he was able to catch it that time. Takes out the walker, and on his way to the Mandrill fight. Vega getting through the door, and now he's going for the file skip. Oh, Lavelle got punched in the face by Tyson there, but he's able to finish it off just nicely. Well, Lavelle Just Dillo and Octo left for his 8 maps, and then he'll be on to the fortress. And ThaiVega there already, about to fight Vile. Yeah, the Mike Tyson punch out. And this is a much better Vile than what he was given. Vile gave him a very bad pattern, but he was able to finish him off. Those off-screen Vile patterns can be a pain in the butt. And he sets Zero on fire again. Because apparently, I don't know, ThaiVega has something against our friend Zero. He keeps setting him on fire and stuff like that. And we're going to have to talk to him about this. Why he has something against Zero. That is the second time he has chose to burn him alive. He, again, has very low health. And if I remember correctly, he did not go for Phantom Grab. So he doesn't have any E-tanks this time. So that could be a problem for Vega. He takes another health hit. So he might have to farm some health here. Oh, and we got the fire waves out. Oh, he fell off the cart. Not actually sure what the name of that bird is, but it just knocked Mavell off the cart. And Vega wasn't able to get any health drops. So he's got 2 health going into the spider fight. I'm pretty sure he's going to be just fine, but he's going to have to be very careful here now. And why not? Let's bring back the fire waves. All right, and super close attention. Spider is giving. Oh, and Vega's going to go down. And Vega actually misses another one because of spiders. And he misses a second one as well. It looks like he's finally stemmed the bleeding there. He's going to be able to take Spider down. Oh, more spiders. He's losing more health. He's able to get a sick dodge there on Bow Spider, though. Mavell's moving on to Octo. He was able to take out Dillo without problems. Another spider, and that takes out Vega. Vega doesn't have very much ammo left for the spider fight. We were just talking about that health tank, too. He had it last run, but he doesn't have it now. And he's actually going to be taking Spider out Buster only, but pink charge shots only do 1 damage. Oh, that one did more. All right. All right, he's got a couple more. He should be able to get 2 more ice charges. He's going to be able to get 1 more here, and then he's going to have to finish off Bow Spider with Buster, which probably shouldn't be that big of a deal. He only needs 2 more hits. There's 1. He only got 1 damage off on that one, though. And there's Dead Spider. All right. Mavell had to wait for his first tornado to expire, but he takes out the Udoboros, and he's going to go back and pick up some health. going into the Octo fight. Octo is a very, very deadly fight. Can really end a lot of good runs, especially if he becomes a troll. That's actually probably what he was doing there, David. All right. Now, ThaiVega, hopefully, is going to take out this bird for the last time. And he slides right at the very end, but the bird is dead. And Mavell, 2 health left on Octo, down to 1, and that's a dead octopus. 27:47 for Mavell's 8 maps time, and now he's on to the Fortress stage. All right. So we talked about this a little bit last run. Bring it up one more time. He gets another early pause. You don't want to be holding start there. But Mavell has actually been practicing Vile Skip very much over the last couple of days. And one thing he told me at the start of this stream was that he's never actually gotten it. So he's going to go for it here again. He got it halfway. Let's see if he's able to get the second half of the skip. Let's bring out your glasses for Mavell. Oh, Jamminger, go away. All right, we're good. So he's going to need to take some damage here. That way he can get down to 6 health. Oh, that's not what he wanted to do. So he's going to have to take some corner damage from one of the wall turrets. The walker's only going to do 1 damage. But he's got to get down to 6 health. That way he can get this. All right. So on to the skip. Gonna climb up the wall. Jump across. All right, he's got the first part. Hey, we got sound back. Rip everybody's ears. Vega, he missed Dillo skip last time. He got it this time, though. Yeah, Mavell was able to get a modified skip. It was a very, very good effort. But he didn't initiate the fight, so he wasn't able to get the full skip. But still, that's a lot of time saved not having to go through the cutscene. Now, Zero is dead. An unfortunate events. Oh. ThaiVega gets a Mike Tyson punch at the very end of the fight. Costs him a couple of seconds. Vo gonna wait for the last bit of his C-Sting to come up, and now he's on his way. So, he had some significant problems in the spider stage last time. Not necessarily with Koanger, but he did have quite a bit of problems against Spider himself. As you see there, he just flashed his pause screen. He does have about 3/4 a tank of 3/4 of a E-tank available. And Kuwanger fighting him with torpedoes is no problem. Octo is dead for Vega. We just gotta get this Sea Sting charged up. Let's see if he farms some health just a little bit. He does have, like I said, he's not gonna go for the health. He knows he's got an E-tank. So, on to the fight. As we saw last race, he's not going to use the charge strat. He's just going to do regular shots. So, tricky pattern right there, but Movel's able to take it down nicely. Easy pattern for him. Nice and easy. Nothing's too difficult for Movel. Oh, he's able to get a nice little swag slide there on the spider. Ooh, we got another one. Very nice. Oh, I wasn't able to see, but it looked like the baby spider blocked that last shot there. And ThaiVega just died. Movel, he's got one more shot left. It got blocked again by the baby spider. Come on, Movel. He got him. Spider's dead. Vega, round 2 with D-Rex. Had an unfortunate death there. He's gonna have to do... Oh, he forgot he doesn't have ammo left. Oh no! Vega! He ran out of ammo. Now he's gonna have to fight D-Rex with... Oh, this is gonna be... I can't say this is a fight that is practiced without the weakness. So, we're gonna see some true ad-libbing here from Vega, and he takes another one. And I think that's game over for Vega. We might actually have a race on our hands here. And Vega misses skip this time. Move may still be a stage behind, but one thing to keep in mind is he's way ahead of his own personal splits. Eagle is going to do everything he can, but he's going to come down early. Oh, no, he's going back up. Takes a little bit of damage here. Here's another one. Move actually game overed on run. If Move can keep his poise and take out this face, he's going to be sitting really nicely. He doesn't get any health drop, but he does still have that full E-tank available. Alright. Move. Doesn't get that shot off. He is able to get that one. Alright. Standard strat. Don't kill the nose until both eyes are dead. It makes them the fight much easier. He's got 3 shots on the left eye now. He's got a dead left eye. Yeah, he's gonna go for his E-Tank here. Smart move. Clear out the right eye, and then take care of the nose. Nice and easy. No need to rush anything. And that's a dead right eye. And you just got the nose to take care of. Tickle it a little bit, make it sneeze. Octo, on the other screen, is going to die. And that's a dead Rangda, and Move is way ahead of his time. He didn't really have any struggles on the D-Rex stage last run. Vega entering the Mammoth fight. Fortunately, he is not going to be rude. He is going to let Mammoth keep his nose. And now, Vega, back for revenge. He's got a full thing of ammo this time. I don't think D-Rex is going to stand much of a chance this time. Oh. All right. Oh, that's not a good pattern for that. Move tried the normal strat of just staying on the ground, but unfortunately the high pattern for Chameleon is not one you want to do that with. But now he's got it down, rotation's in place. This is a dead bug. Now Vega, 3 bosses to go. He's got the Veil Garter, he's got the Jedi. There's another really nice fight by Vega. Oh, he takes a bonka right at the end. Moving on to Mandrill. Oh, he gets a punch there. We tried to get another punch, but Move is just too good. Takes out. And Mandrill's dead. Move's got Octo and Mammoth left. Meanwhile, Jedi Sigma on the right screen. And that Jedi's dead. Grabs another set of tornadoes. ThaiVega showing off his mashing skills with the weapon swaps. Now here we go. Vega gets up top. Vega does not have... Oh no, Vega doesn't... Armor. Those lightning bolts do 12 damage to X without armor, so you cannot take one hit and survive. So he's got to farm up some ammo here, that way he can... And he's got enough now. This is becoming somewhat of a close race. Move just needs to charge up his C-Sting. And he's across. One thing I would suggest to anybody that does the spikes that Move just did is if you do if you kill those helicopter guys, it actually does reduce a little bit of lag. So I would suggest it. Not enough to be overly concerned with, but that's a dead mammoth. And now moving on to the D-Rex stage. ThaiVega trying to get back to Wolf Sigma. It is a brutal fight, and it looks like he's taken some damage from the wolf, from Velgarder. Not sure, I can't see how much health he has. Doesn't look like he'll be able to take a move with a very impressive fight here. D-Rex. Now Vega's got up top here. Move with his last boomerang kills D-Rex. And Vega, he cannot take any more hits. Oh, he's gotta be dodged. Vega has died again. And we are theoretically tied at this point. Vega is going to have to farm some ammo. Move is probably going to stop and get some E-tanks. He has no E-tanks. Move is going to stop and get some E-tanks. Vega is going to stop and get some ammo. And this is going to come right down to the wire. Game 2. Last stage. Who's got it? Alright, Vega's damage control, and he does not take any damage from the dog. Move is over here is being trolled by these caterpillars. He is not getting any health drops. He's actually moved on to the second spawn to see if he can get any more health drops over here. He was not getting anything from the first spawn. While Vega, nice and easy, nice and easy. One more, and that's a dead Jedi. So Vega, Vega has gotten killed again. And Move is in a fine position to take an upset. Move has a very, very good dogfight. Saw it last run a couple of times. He is very technical with his dog skills. Dashing under the dog. There's another one, and that's a dead dog. Move, 2 bosses away from victory here. Let's see his Jedi skills. He has a modified Jedi fight. It gets him 2 hits on the rotation, which he needs to fine-tune his hits a little bit. He's missed a couple of them. Oh, that was not a good one. And he's messed up his Jedi rotation a little bit. Jedi's coming further to the wall, but Jedi is dead. Move is now 18 seconds away from victory in this fight. And he's going to use an E-Tank here early. Very good choice. And he tried to go right wall, but right wall wasn't having it. Oh, he's going to have to use... No! Move! Vega is getting very friendly RNG this time. He's got a couple more hits left. 2 more, 1 more, and Vega, 47-30 on the timer, is going to be able to take this match at 2-0. Move, valiant effort, but he is still way ahead of his PB right now. And he forgot to farm ammo. This is going to make the Jedi fight very difficult. Didn't even notice until the very moment that he pulled out his buster. This is still very doable. He has a very modified Jedi fight. It is very, very user-friendly. As long as he's just got to stay focused, he's got to keep the rotation where he has it. Moose should be able to finish this off buster only just fine. Oh, he takes a little bit of damage there. He might, yeah. I was about to say he might want to spend his last E-Tank here, but... Alright, he's still got plenty of time. He's still got plenty of lives left. He's gonna farm up that ammo, make the modified Jedi fight much easier, much more manageable with Electric Spark. And he's gonna go take out the dog, he's gonna go take out the Jedi, he's gonna go take out the wolf. And then we're gonna have a new PB on our hands. Who seems comfortable with his health. He's got 2 E-Tanks, but he doesn't have any ice. He's gotta make every shot count here. Alright, out of ice. Still got very good technique for this dogfight. And the sound went away again. Alright, and that's a dead dog. He only got enough ammo for sparks. He didn't fill up his ice tank. Alright. Now back to Jedi fight. So it'll be much more easier for Move now that he's got Spark. Just needs to fine-tune those double hits just a little bit. Alright, there's a double. There's another one. He's not going to have enough ammo to finish this out, so he's going to have to go back to Buster. Oh, he takes a knee to the face. So now he's out of ammo for both of his charges. He's going to have to do a significant farm here to get up enough ammo, and he's probably going to want to get another tank as well. So he's going to stick with these worms for a little bit here. He's actually going to go to the second one. The second one gave him better during the first farming session. So he's already got enough E-tanks. He's just going to need to get that ammo now. All right, on to the fights. 3 to go. Does take a small hit from Dog. Those projectiles can be quite a nuisance. Nice little dodge there at the end. Now he's got a Jedi to deal with. Still got 2 E-tanks, 2 full E-tanks. So he's got enough to give himself full health twice. Oh, he's gonna need to use one now. About to take another boot to the head as soon as he unpauses. There it is. Alright, so now he's gotta roll with it. He's gonna get back over to the right hand, left hand. Doesn't necessarily change the fight pattern any, but it's a mental thing when you have it on the side that you like it. And move. It's gonna take out Sigma, and now he's onto the wolf fight. He does still have one more E-tank available. And the Uber Claw is gonna come pick him up. And now we're on. Move. Oh, use your E-tank. We got one more left, use it. Oh. That's heartbreaking. He is gonna need to farm ammo again. But unfortunately, at least for this run, PB hopes are not going to happen. So he's going to farm up more ammo. He's going to farm up more health. He only needs to get one more E-tank. He does, while we're on the subject, he has a 59.39 race PB, so he can still cut his race PB by quite a large amount. So, let's raise your glasses. Let's finish strong. 3 bosses to go. I actually really enjoy watching him fight dog as well. He has a very good dog fight. Takes a projectile damage. That's only 2 damage for taking project. So he's still very in control of his pace here. He's actually switched his strategy up, going to the more advanced strategy here, and he's actually doing it very nicely. Now he's gone back to his modified run. Ooh, that's going to be a hit. Ooh, you're going to need to use your E-tanks. Oh. Alright. He doesn't need too much ammo. He didn't use either of his E-tanks there, so he won't need to farm up too much. Still got a significant shot at this. He's got full ammo, he's got full health, he's got full E-tanks. Let's go. There's a nice dodge. Alright. Taking out dog nice and slow. Love these under dodges, they're so nice. That's a dead dog. He did take a dog hit. That's worth 4 damage. So he still has a very high amount of health left. Only taking 1 hit to a dog is not anything bad. Alright, on to the Sigma. Just gotta stick with your modified version. Nice and easy. Don't gotta do anything too drastic. Just stick to what got you here. You're gonna do just fine. One more hit. Oh, that's a double hit. He takes a knee to the face right as he finishes him off. And now Vile. Velgarder Sigma. The evilest of evil. Half man, half wolf, half robot. I guess he's not really a man. Tank time. There we go. Alright. And here we go. Oh, he fell off. Alright, back on top. 14 shots to go. He's got... Oh no, he slipped off the claw. It's a very miserable... He had a decent rhythm going. He rushed his rhythm just a little bit on that last jump. Caused him to grab the ledge instead of falling back onto him. But here's one thing that I did notice last year in the 100% tourney that I did while I was commentating, was that the Mega Man X community is definitely one of the best communities to be a part of. I have not seen, since I've been commentating Mega Man X tournament races, I've never seen one runner quit, one runner forfeit, one runner rage quit. Mavell is another part of that. And he's going to go until Wolf Sigma's dead. Wolf Sigma is going to die on this stream. I can assure you of that. Mavell's going to make sure it happens. So, one last time, let's get our glasses out and let's make sure to bring Mavell home nice and safe. That's a dead dog. On to Sigma. I actually like that he's changing it up. He's going for the more Sigma fight. And he's actually doing it very well as well. He's got 1 hit. He's getting these 3-hit combos off on the Sigma, and that's significantly increasing his time from the modified version that he was using at the beginning of this race. So already you see some major adaptation from Mavell here. Now he's got full health. He's got 2. Uber driver was a troll. Now he's going on the right wall strats. See if the right wall's any better than the left. Oh, careful. Back to the left wall. Use your E-Tank. Use your E-Tank. Clutch E-Tank movement. He's also got 4 lives, so... Oh. Using second E-Tank. This is for sure the one. Oh, he falls. Come on, Mavell. You've got to save the world. You're the last one. Two hits to glory. One more. Sigma's dead. GG. GG to both of these runners. We had the privilege of 4 dead Velgarder Sigmas in today's races. Very nice, always wonderful to see the wolf die. Let's see if any of our come down to join us in an interview. Looks like Mavell is going to join us for an interview. ThaiVega is probably going to join us as well. See, I'm going to drag you down here. How are you doing, Mavell?
Not the best. Not the best.
You had some splendid runs. We were all cheering you on at the end. You saved the world from the Reploids, so you got to feel good about that.
Well, you got that the other way around. The Reploids are trying to help us.
Well, it depends what part of the story you're still reading chapter 1 where the Mavericks are bad, so I haven't gotten to chapter 2 yet.
Oh, okay. I mean, I haven't read any of the books.
There actually aren't any. I was just making that up.
I know.
ThaiVega, how are you doing?
Yo, what up, y'all? Sigma is a jerk. Sigma is a jerk.
Man, Sigma looked like the Patriots in the 2014 Super Bowl.
I mean, I guess. I mean, if he was the Patriots, then they wouldn't give us that many tries, but I guess so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I want to bring up in both of your runs, Vega, start with you. I was digging the platform fight in the first Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
We were digging the platforms. I think chat, there was probably about 47 LMAOs chat during that platform ride. That was a really good show.
Oh, yeah, I definitely wanted to be goofy a little bit. Well, I wasn't going to do that unless I got Iceless on the first try, and I got Iceless on the first try, and I was like, well, looks like everybody's going to have a fun Eagle fight.
Oh, it was definitely enjoyable to watch. One thing I want to, while we're talking about Sigma being a jerk, what was going through your mind for the 500 deaths you had in the second run?
Yo, I tell people all the time when I'm playing any percent is that I do not know how to play the game regularly, just because I never tried any percent or play the game regularly after picking up 100%. So it's like I'm constantly like trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Like I just picked up any percent like maybe 2 weeks ago, so it's still fairly new to me.
Same
and
here.
It is one of the things, any percent, Vega, you have a 3050 and Hundo. Switching from Hundo to any percent is a mind-boggling experience, especially when it comes to the amount of, it doesn't transition as well as everybody at will.
Mm-hmm.
And until you actually start to play it. So I've noticed over the past, looking at your past broadcasts, you've had like 5 PBs in the last week. So it looks like that transition is starting to hit for you.
Yeah.
And we should have a very, very good matchup here later in the group stages when you take on Tiki. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh man, yeah. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready for this, man.
Oh, Tiki.
I don't think
he's
ready.
saying you ain't ready, Tiki.
He's not, man.
All right.
He's not.
Movell, we'll switch back over to you. We were talking some before the races started about vial. How did you feel your vial skips were going during those 2 runs?
The first one I was kind of expecting to fail, but the second one was so close. Like, I had the black box on there and everything. It was like, oh my god, did I actually vial skip? And then I get to vial and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
It was quite painful.
One thing for that you actually need to do, you actually need to fire a rolling shield and have the rolling shield on the screen. That was the one thing that you didn't do.
Cut out.
Rolling shields. You gotta fire a rolling shield as you're going through the door. That way you get the... so once you get that rolling shield down, you'll finish the skip.
Okay.
But everything else was clean. Everything else was clean. You just gotta get those rolling shields.
Yeah. Like, the first part isn't too hard at all. And then...
Right. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to say, discuss?
Any percent is boring percent. I hate it very much. It takes skills, and I don't like playing a category that takes skills. Yeah, and I also felt like I was handicapped today because I couldn't have my K-pop playing. But
oh no.
I just hope the other Washington boys, Zam and Walrus, get as far or even further, or even take the damn tournament. So I'm really hoping for us Northwest folks to win.
All right. Move, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, like, the transition from 100% to any percent is very, very strange. Like, you pick up all the things, you get the Hadoken, you get all the cool stuff, and Sigma is no problem to you. Then you go to any percent, and it's like, what did I do wrong? Like, you just feel yourself getting destroyed again and again and again, and it can be really, really jarring the first time you do the run.
I remember my first run on any percent, and it was about the same.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure ThaiVega can tell you his was the same experience.
Yeah.
Almost everybody can tell you that their experiences were the same.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Move. One more note that I have for you. I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to you seeing you play in the rest of these group stages.
Oh,
You're gonna get a PB. I can see it in the way you play and the way you've transitioned, especially just from race number 1 to race number 2. You were doing increasingly better in certain areas of the game that I had pointed out that you had maybe had a little bit of struggles. One thing I will say, I love watching you fight Velgarder, the dog, right before Jedi. It is a spectacular fight. You've got some spectacular technique on that fight.
He's not even that hard, apart from when he does that blue ball attack.
Yeah, I get killed by him all the time, so he's not hard.
Okay. I find him easier than Jedi, that's for sure.
Okay.
But in the second thing, I started to pick it up, didn't I?
Yeah. But, guys, make sure you follow these runners, ThaiVega206, Movellandrone. And I want to give another special shout-out to Fiesel for the restream. And coming up next, Nightbot's gone ahead and posted the Chalong tournament schedule. We'll see you back with some more Mega Man X any percent. Thank you for joining us, and have a nice day.